Aren't you in effect breaking the law when you put razor wire up on federal property and build your own wall?
Kate Monroe from VetComm took a CBS San Diego reporter to the border to show him the work she and the border vets had done to secure open areas with razor wire.
As you can see, all of the wire is still up, and it's been a couple of months, so I feel like we did a pretty good job stopping people here. 100 to 200 people a day were coming through this one spot.
Whether it's legal or not is not clear. Border Patrol didn't know and allowed the vets to put the wire up. But that didn't stop the reporter from pushing his agenda.
Isn't that against the law?
The federal government's breaking the law by allowing the onslaught of migrants to come into our country from countries all around the world. We have people coming across that we have found that are on the terror watch.
Kate showed the reporter an area that was completely open, where hundreds of migrants had been crossing daily.
Clothing?
Yeah, a full bag.
They then went to speak with those migrants who spoke about the horrors they experienced in trying to get here.
Todo el dinero me lo quitaron.
Mexican police took all her money and a money order she had.
What their hopes and their dreams were.
You want to be a doctor here?
If I could, I would like to help in international missions in my home country.
And how they expected the American government to buy them a plane ticket to their final destination.
Where are you going?
I will go Chicago.
You're going to go to Chicago? Are you flying there?
No. I will go immigration. After that, I will go Chicago.
And then immigration will get you to Chicago.
Yeah.
You're going to Minnesota? Is your family in Minnesota? Very good. Are you guys going to fly there? You're going to fly? Yeah. A lot of these people that came here were not safe doing it. A lot of them got assaulted or robbed, had a very difficult time. If we reformed immigration, if we really want a workforce, we need to implement a workforce housing strategy and help these people.
But despite Kate eloquently sharing their point of view, the reporter did not waver on pushing his narrative.
So aren't they just trying to make a better life for themselves? I mean, isn't life worse for them in Colombia than it's going to be here?
I don't think there's a person that we have talked to today that isn't trying to make a better life for themselves. Of course they are. But what it takes for them to get here, because of the way that we force them to come, we are complicit also in their suffering on their road here. I'm not saying we don't let anybody come. We have to stop letting people come illegally. Every person we talked to that I asked, how are you getting to New York? How are you getting to Chicago? How are you getting to Minnesota? Oh, I'm waiting for immigration. They think immigration's going to pay for them to get there, and they are. So there's a lot more going on behind the scenes than we think.
Non-governmental agency will be paying for that.
Catholic
charities, Jewish services.
So the Catholic charities are
they're funded by the government, but it's not immigration flying them across the country.
Oh, I think it's absolutely
these
the federal
charities,
government.
right?
I absolutely think it's the federal government that will get them their tickets and send them where they want to go. If you look at the charities, what they're capable of, if we look at the kind of tents that they erected with money that they raised, they look like homeless camp shelters. That's what they're able to do. Charities do not have enough money or raise enough funds to fly all these people wherever they want to go. That is a false narrative, unfortunately.